Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. My name is Matthew, and today, for those that are a bit confused, this video, or this movie, is an unreleased and unfinished version of the Angry Birds and Godzilla movie 4, which is a film I made back in 2020. This original version was filmed in early 2019 and never got finished. The reason I never finished this version is because at the time I was recording it with this, a Samsung Galaxy S3. And at the time I was using this phone because I was in dire need of a newer phone. But afterwards I finished what you see here, I got a new phone, which is not this one, it was a S6, which is a much needed upgrade. And so I eventually decided to rewatch this one, wasn't really happy with it, and so I decided to ditch this version and literally start from scratch. This version has not seen the light of day since I posted that one little teaser image that you'll see at the end of this unfinished one. So, anyways, hope you guys enjoy this unreleased version of the Angry Birds and Godzilla movie 4. Enjoy.
Wow. Am I happy to finally take a break. Tell me about it. We've been through so much. I mean, we've been to space, time traveling, faced off giant pigs, and the time the entire island came after you. Those were pretty rough times, but I just need to fall down and sleep. Thank you everyone for coming to this meeting. Now, we all know it has been 5 years since Godzilla's somewhat stupid stunt that he pulled off, where he pretty much got all of us mad at him. Well, except me. But, now that it's behind us, we can move forward and look on to a better life. But, we should also pretty much know that the monsters are in hibernation now. Now, hold on a minute. What do you mean all the monsters are in hibernation? Some of the monsters are still out and about. Like who? The villains? Game Godzilla? Ghidorah? Oh, those ones don't count. They're not as animalistic as, like, let's say, Godzilla and Godzilla Jr. So, yeah, those guys are in hibernation now. Now, let's not also forget the fact that while the monsters are in hibernation, wouldn't that mean that it's just now Bird Island again? Well, technically, no. They still inhabit, like, the island. They still live on it. They're just sleeping. And whoever wakes them up, they're dead-zo. Like, they're dead-zo. Now, you might be asking, what about the villains? Aren't they gonna come back? Well, earlier today, I had a meeting with Game Godzilla, representing both Godzilla and me, because Godzilla's on hibernation and I don't want to wake him up. I actually had a little bit of a truce with Game Godzilla. If one of us attacks him, or if he attacks us, it's war. Like, it's war. So, long story short, don't attack him, and he can't attack us. Oh, also, just one thing. Stay off of Leaf Hill. If you go on Leaf Hill, you're not gonna like what's gonna happen. Why not go on Leaf Hill? Because you're going to do something that you're going to regret for the rest of your days. And if I catch any one of you guys going on Leaf Hill, you guys will be permanently banned from this island. And will be forced to move somewhere else. Now, hold on there, Red. What actually happens when you go on Leaf Hill? That I actually don't know. Anything could happen. Maybe, like, an explosion or something. Like, you know, the possibilities are pretty much endless. We could wake up a big puppet snake or something. I don't know what goes down there. You want to go down there? You're not sure. Alright, we're here. See, this ain't so bad. Yeah. I mean, like, seriously. Like, nothing is happening. Like, see, watch. I'm literally jumping, and nothing's happening. Terrence is telling a bunch of lies. Ah! Who disturbs my slumber? Wow. It has been years since I've actually woken up. So maybe I might actually thank them. But you know what? I think my time for sleeping has come to an end. I need to finish my destiny. To finish off the Godzilla species and destroy the world. Red, what you just did was absolutely stupid. Stupid. I know. But curiosity sometimes gets the best of you, right? Yes, but this is no excuse. You know what? At this point, I don't want any more trouble. Wake yourself up, you idiot! You darn it woke up a giant monster. This looks bigger than Godzilla ever was. And in fact, it looks like it was bigger than any monster we've ever seen. Like, he might as well be the king of monsters, if we're being honest. We're gonna have to warn the others. Guys, listen, we've got a major problem on our hands. We heard rumbling over the hills, and then just as we looked at, not on, but looked at Leaf Hill, we saw a giant monster that was red and looked even bigger than any monster we've ever seen, including Godzilla. We don't know who it is, but we may need to evacuate. Okay, clearly someone did not listen to me at the meeting. It has to have been one of us who woke him up, because just after I said that, I only said that to the remaining people that were even active in this area. Someone woke him up. Who was it? Red, Bomb, you guys saw the entire thing go down, right? Sort of. We just saw the giant monster coming down and just stomping all over the place. Well, yes, but didn't you at least see who saw it? Not from memory. Darn. Ugh. Well, if you guys had actually seen the guy, please tell me, because I want to get them banned from this island so they'd never do anything like this again. Ugh. You know what? I think it's time we bring out the big guns. You mean slingshot? No. I say we fight. Now, hold on just a darn minute there, Terrence. How the heck are we supposed to fight that thing? That thing is like 4 or 5... That thing is way bigger than us. Even bigger than you. In fact, I'm pretty sure that thing can gobble you down in one bite. That's how big the sucker is. I mean, like, seriously, sure, the thing can practically stomp us to death, but there's no way we can defeat it on our own. On our own? On our own? That's it! What are you talking about, Hal? What I'm asking is there another creature that might stand a chance against him? Hal, you are a genius. You guys all remember Godzilla? Why don't we wake him up and tell him that there's a monster that needs to be taken down? But the problem is, what if Godzilla doesn't want to be woken up? What if he notices you're waking him up, and then he'll go like really mad on you? Well, it's worth the risk. I mean, we're either going to be killed by him or killed by that giant monster. So, yeah. Now, Red, what about us? Can we at least help the fight? Well, let's just see what Godzilla can do to this monster. I'm pretty sure he can take him down. Plus, he's fought people like Ghidorah, Game Godzilla, and, you know, all those other monsters. So I'm sure he'll have no problem with this one. Where is he? Oh, I know where he is. Godzilla! Oh, thank goodness you're here. We need to get you waken up. Godzilla, wake up. Godzilla, wake up. Gosh, you're fat. Ugh. Whoever just woke me up, I am not a happy camper. And whoever said that is dead meat. Red? Wow, Godzilla, you're alive. Oh, thank goodness. Well, yeah, I'm alive. I was just hibernating. Anyways, you better have a good reason as to why you woke me up. Actually, I do have a good reason. We're all in danger. All in danger. All of our problems were over. Don't you remember? Well, yes, but I may have accidentally, slightly, on purposely woke up a giant monster. A giant monster? How do you... there's not even a monster on Bird and Monster Island that you can wake up aside from the main ones. Well, here's the thing. You know Leaf Hill? Leaf Hill? Leaf Hill? Don't tell me you woke up him. What do you mean by him? It's a long story, but I guess I might as well explain it to you. Millions of years ago, my species and this other guy's species were at war for millions of years. And as a result, he was the only survivor from his era. And rumor has it that he went into a little tunnel and stayed there for millions of years, feeding on the radiation below us. That's why I'm down here, the lowest point in our house, feeding on the radiation that somehow you can't reach. But the thing is, did you really wake him up? Yeah. Darn, this guy, he's gonna be hard to put down. Who knows how much abilities he has? Well, why'd you wake me up? I was wondering if you could fight him. What, alone? Yeah. Well, no. I'm sorry. Oh, so you're gonna be chicken? Not exactly, but you're king of the monsters. Come on, Godzilla. You know what? Fine. I'll take on this creature. I'll show him what I'm made of. In fact, let's get out of this little basement and finally take this monster down. This is gonna be easy. Taking over the world. I'm gonna start with this island, then move on to other islands. Angel Island, for example. And then I'm gonna move to countries, continents, and then the entire world. Oh boy, does he sound and look menacing. Unfortunately, I want to back down from this, but you guys are too lazy to do anything, so, yeah, I'm the island's only hope. Oh boy, here goes nothing. And all those who challenge me, they will be meted with, "Stand down, you giant monster." Who the heck said that? Yeah, I did. Oh boy, do we have a little bit of a surprise here. Well, do we have a surprise here as well? Gosh, you are smaller than your voice made it sound. You know what? Zip it, you. I'm actually pretty big for my age. That doesn't make sense. But anyways, I will not back down. And who are you even supposed to be? Oh, I'll tell you who I'm supposed to be. I'm Godzilla, king of the monsters. And if you do not back down in the name of Burning Monster Island, I will be forced to kill you. Kill me with what? You and your little tiny claws? What are you gonna do? Scratch me to death like a freaking cat? Yeah. What are you gonna do, huh? Oh. I'll show you. Yeah, I hope this works.
And so, we've officially come to the end of this version of the Animals and Godzilla movie 4. The reason I stopped it right here again, to reiterate, is new phone. I decided to ditch this version of the movie because I thought it was much better if I just restarted the whole thing, which definitely turned out to be much better. I like that style combined with the vintage filter to give it more color, and the new bird designs mixed in with the modern Godzilla kaiju designs. and Gigantus is a bit of a more meaner upgrade. It just all meant like a much bigger, festive movie. Um, but let's go ahead and talk about something. Hold on. Actually, we're good to get into that. Just a sec. Um, the alright, hold on. The things that would have happened in this movie, this version, wouldn't have been too different to the one in 4, like the modern 4. The reason why is because I think like the main difference is because here there was no bird fight. There was no Angry Birds versus Gigantus fight. Originally in the fourth movie, it was just gonna go straight to the Godzilla fight, but it felt like the Angry Birds needed a bit more action, you know? So I decided to give them this whole fight scene with Gigantus in the new movie, and that turned out to be much better. And of course, Phileas. I don't think Phileas was originally going to be in this movie, or this version, and here's an interesting part. Game Godzilla was originally going to die in this movie. He was going to sacrifice himself for the greater good, and I wanted to be like a really good scene, but I wanted to do some other things with the character, so I couldn't kill him off. Not to mention, he plays a role in the story of the Ambers Godzilla show itself, so if we have no villain, who takes the role of the villain? So, with that being said, let's go ahead and discuss the future of the Ambers Godzilla movie series. You're probably expecting me to drop a teaser trailer or an announcement for the next Angry Birds Godzilla movie, the Angry Birds Godzilla movie 7 or something like that. Nope. What? Yeah, there will not be a 7th movie. In fact, I'm just going to confirm this right here, right now. I am not making any more Angry Birds Godzilla movies. That might sound like a big shocker, and it is. And honestly, I think that this decision was definitely something I need to go back and forth on in case if I wanted to make more, you know, if I don't want to. But as of right now, I think I've come to a good conclusion that I do not really want to make these films anymore. The reason why is because I'm actually going to ramble about this. I mean, it's kind of my thing. Back in 2017, when I created the first movie, that was supposed to act as a conclusion to the Angry Birds and Godzilla show. Before, it was just 4 seasons, then I renewed it for a 5th, and then the first movie, and I said that was going to be it. The show was still doing very well, and I liked making it. I had a lot of fun. And as long as I'm having fun, you guys are having fun, why not make more? So I renewed it for more seasons and a second movie. Didn't really think that was going to be the conclusion, so I decided to make a 3rd movie, and then that was going to be it, no matter what. Then the 3rd movie kind of got its, delay thing. I had to restart that film from scratch, and then the Peace Treaty released in the summer of 2018, and let me just say, I didn't really like that conclusion. I didn't like how borrowed it felt to King of the Monsters. Wait, hold on, was it 2018? No, that was 2019. The summer 2018 had 2, Journey Back to the Past, so I didn't really think the 3rd movie was a great conclusion to that. It was a nice, thing for the trilogy, but I didn't really think it was a good send-off. But I definitely did think that this could start a new era in the Angry Birds and Godzilla movies. So I made the 4th movie with the intention of starting this whole cinematic universe filled with different movies based on different characters, and that's why the very hammered-in post-credit scene you get Game Godzilla, King Ghidorah, and King Kong getting their own movies pretty soon. Obviously, King Kong and King Ghidorah's films are axed. They've been axed for like years by now. But Game Godzilla's still getting his movie just because he has his own spin-off show, which will add as his 2nd or 3rd season. Still haven't decided on Game Godzilla yet. But when the film came out, it didn't really do all that well. I was expecting it to be like a big success for the channel because I advertised it everywhere. And it only got minimal amount of views. And even to this day, it still remains as, like, if you just look at the 4... I spit when I talk, sorry. The first 4 films, it's really the lowest performing. Even the first film, I think, actually did a little bit better, or not about the same, a little bit worse. But the fact that the fourth film, a feature-length 1 hour 20-minute movie split across 4 parts, did so poorly in terms of views. Like, this is one of the rare projects that I really care about in terms of views. Because, like, I could give less than 2 hoots about the Angry Birds and Godzilla show's views, for example. As long as I'm having fun with it, then I'll keep making it. But the Angry Birds and Godzilla movies just didn't feel like they were doing very well. They weren't. So that's why I decided to can the cinematic universe and have 5 and 6 be much more shorter films, and only made those films just to balance out the trilogies, which 1 to 3 is the Alpha trilogy and 4 to 6 is the Omega trilogy, just for any confusion. Because of that, I have decided after the 6th movie, that's it. I'm not making any more, and I honestly think that's honestly probably for the best, because the 6th movie just really, I did not, if you watched the movie, you could tell I was just not having fun anymore. I like making the Angry Birds and Godzilla show, but not necessarily the movie itself, or the movies, because I just feel as if, you know, they just don't, okay, they're not really as fun to make. And especially the fact that I keep doing them annually, like year after year, I just do not see a point in making it anymore. You could say, oh, why not just give it like this big Avengers Infinity War Endgame, like, spectacular finale epic. Well, 4 was already kind of that, and 5 and 6 were kind of epilogues in a way. But I think that really, if I were to make like a full big Avengers Endgame epic, it would probably take me another trilogy to make that possible, because I like telling things on an ongoing story, and I think that even after the 4th movie, that set the bar high, and I had to top myself. Yeah, 5 and 6 were definitely not going to top that, and honestly, moving forward with the movie franchise, I do not see a point in making it like that anymore. So, as of right now, as for at least as the time I'm recording for this video, and at least like since April, since the, or was it May, the 6th movie released, the Angry Birds and Godzilla movie series is officially discontinued. So what's next? Well, the Angry Birds and Godzilla show is not going anywhere. I'm still gonna make more Angry Birds and Godzilla movie related videos, like putting out full compilations of it. But moving forward, I'm gonna be giving all my other shows movies. Obviously, you can tell by GG. Snakey just got his movie. Still debating on Llama Man. Game Godzilla movies coming in 23. And definitely going to be getting a lot more movies out of me in the next few years. And I'm not doing them annually. After Angry Birds and Godzilla movies, yeah, there's no way I'm going to be able to do annual movies again. Like that, at least. So, with that being said, thank you guys for watching this video. I know that this news is probably a bit weird for me to announce, especially because, like, I never thought I would end the Angry Birds and Godzilla movie series, but it's just something that I guess I have to do because I want to also start trying different things, and also my interest for Godzilla movies is just basically plummeted at this point, like making them at least. I'm fun watching them, just not making them. But yeah, with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching the Angry Birds and Godzilla movies these past 5 years. I'm definitely looking forward to what kind of projects I can make next, and I hope you guys will definitely watch them, because they got more original works, not based on my previous works, but original works, definitely in my brain that's running wild right now. Thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe, Jesus loves you, and I'll see you guys, God bless you all, see you guys next time. Peace out, everyone.